Okay, it's 5:30. I'll start making the order. Go stand, gentlemen, remove hats and we'll say pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. I'm getting roll calls.
Mayor Flickler. Alderman Zeri.
Here.
Longwood. Bird. Present. Stone.
Present.
Dowd.
Here.
Star.
Present.
Ardini. Present. Tabaka. Here.
All right, so we'll have this time for audience requests. I just want to make sure that everyone knows, if anyone wants to talk, come up to the podium, state your name and your address. We'll give you 5 minutes to speak. This is the time for us to kind of listen and kind of soak in what you guys have to say. So there won't be a discussion from the council, but we're more than willing to listen to anything you have to say. So if anyone would like to start, feel free.
The internet here because of our electric bills.
Can you give us your name and your address?
Brent Lease, 1013 West 21st Street.
Did you get that, Pam?
My electric bill's $23.44, which ain't bad. Until you add the other charges for $32.84. That makes my electric bill $56.28. I don't appreciate that. Plus the other things. This is the second time I've been here about semis parking on city streets. Last time I was here, the mayor asked me why I care. I care because I'm buying that house where I live and they're ruining 12th Avenue. When the first time I came here, there was about 3 trucks parking in that area. Now there's about 5. Because I was calling the police and they don't care because they say it's only a $10 fine. And I asked the phone and it says it's a fine from 20 to 50, and maybe if they were writing them $50 tickets, they wouldn't be violating this ordinance and parking in city streets. We got about 6 to 9 phone calls on here. Nobody answers the phone anymore, so I can't ask them. I guess I'll start coming in and asking if they're not going to answer the phone, but I'd like something done about this. I don't want 12th Avenue to become like 8th Avenue, which is complete shit. Or drive 2 or 3 blocks over just to get home because nobody will do nothing about this. They're not supposed to be parking there anyway. So that's what I got to say about that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Colby Snyder, 702 West 10th Street. I prepared kind of a statement regarding the electricity charges for the city of Rock Falls. I've been a resident of the city of Rock Falls for 15 years. This is my first time in here, but I felt compelled to come tonight to address the expressing concern of the electric cost in the city of Rock Falls. I believe I speak for many of the citizens when I say our electric rates are simply too high. People of Rock Falls are tired of feeling captive to overpriced utility bills and no meaningful alternative. According to the city's published electric rates, we currently pay 15.1 cents per kilowatt hour before taxes. After taxes and fees, that usually comes out to about 18 to 19 cents per kilowatt hour. In comparison, the average electric rate in Illinois municipalities right now is 12.6 cents per kilowatt hour. Residents in the city of Rock Falls are paying 40% more on average for electricity than comparable municipalities. It's very difficult to justify, especially in times when families are struggling and the rising cost of expenses and housing. Right now, there's only 13 municipalities in the state of Illinois out of 1,300 that continue to operate their own utilities, electric utilities, that is. They found it difficult to compete in the open market, and most of them now have sold off the utilities to ComEd and other conglomerate suppliers. The growing dissatisfaction within the community about the electric cost has really left this council with 2 options. First, Either identify a meaningful way to reduce the electric cost to the average, which is about 12.69 cents per kilowatt hour. If that's not financially achievable within the city, then I think the second alternative is sell the utility company to a conglomerate such as ComEd, or look at selling it. The first question would be, would it result in lower residential rates? And if the answer is yes, it deserves serious consideration. Based on publicly available information right now, the city of Rock Falls has about $34 million to $36 million in assets in the electric infrastructure in the city. Currently, fiscal year 2025, the electric utilities transferred $692,000 into the city's general funds, representing about 1.9% in profit, as you would say. At the same time, the city continues to bear the cost of the risks associated with operating an electric utility, including maintenance, aging infrastructure, insurance, legacy costs, pensions, workers' compensation, regulatory compliance, along with the burden that it puts on the police department, dispatch when outages occur. No resident can get through. We can't tell when power's out. The police dispatch is overwhelmed. And also the financial exposure. I mean, if we had a major tornado here that wasn't covered by FEMA or federal government, I don't think the city of Rock Falls could afford to rebuild the electrical infrastructure. I don't think you have $10 million to put in a new hydro plant if it got hit by a tornado or electricity or something like that. It's a big risk for the city. It doesn't bring a good return, and the prices are way high. If the city sold or decided to sell the electric utility and they could get a fair price, say after servicing debt, the bonds that are out, I think the bonds are at $5.5 million. You'd probably recuperate about $20 million at 5% annual return. That's $1 million in revenue per year for the city. Right now, we're only making $690. So I think $1 million looks a lot better than $690. I understand the history of the municipal utilities. I appreciate what it's done to the community and how it started decades ago in the hydroelectric dam and municipal ownership. It had an excellent financial, it made excellent financial sense. But markets today, technology, economic changes, every asset within the city should be periodically evaluated to determine if it's still delivering the greatest value to the citizens who ultimately own it. In my opinion, the city has two realistic paths forward. Either restructure the electric utility in a way that lowers rates comparable to other municipalities, or consider selling the electrical division to lower rates and recuperate the funds from the assets. In closing, I sincerely hope that the city council recognizes the growing frustration with many residents feel regarding the cost of electricity. I respectfully ask that each of you consider the fairness and the most financially responsible path forward for the more than 8,500 citizens you represent. I also encourage the city to commission an independent financial and operational study of the electric utility, make the results public, inform the community of your decisions, and then make the decision based on objective financial analysis rather than tradition and the way we've done it for the last 30 years.
I do have to stop you because 5 minutes has come. Thank you.
Thank you for the consideration.
Anyone else?
Okay, 1100 block of West Second Street, Rock Falls. I guess the question is, what is the status of the hydro plant as COVID related to? Is it back online?
This is your time to speak. We don't.
Okay, if it's online, I guess I would be curious to know that. As we all know, it was flooded, the SCAD alarms went off. If we were right, are we supposed to be getting a somewhat of a discount or credit when the hydro plant's online? I don't see any minutes that say revenue from the hydro plant. So that's once again, one of the issues with that. If we do not have the personnel, no disrespect to them, people change, things go on, then basically get somebody, sell it off to somebody that can manage it. But the thing is, nobody talks about it. I asked Mr. Kleckler, Mayor Kleckler, in the past, and he basically told me he didn't know what I was talking about, which, okay. So we're, like I said, I look at all that and all those things, all those little things are expenses. So are the increases from our utilities now being appropriated in other funds that we're not made aware of? It makes a person wonder.
You don't know, because it's not transparent. If things became more transparent, we would have an idea. We're paying for the services, we're paying for all of this. Are we getting our return for it? And in closing, I guess that's just it. The concern is, don't sweep it under the rug. Don't say you don't know about it. Don't say you don't talk about it. If it's run like a business, and it should be run like a business, we talk about things, we figure out some kind of resolution on it, so. Basically what I have to say, but thank you, Mr. Snyder. We appreciate it, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michelle Morton. I live on 2.5 East 4th Street. I'm the one that can kind of serves my bills and I try to watch my P's and Q's. I'm not the average human being here in this room at all. I'm probably the poorest citizen you got in this room, but that's okay. I'm happy in life. I ran 2 air conditioners, had a bill that was really expensive. My air conditioners are set at 75 in my house. It's 100 and something out. My house is almost when the air thing, because it's 85 in my house, but I can't live comfortable because I'm on a budget. With SSI, I can't live comfortable in my home when these bills keep going up. I live in East Peoria, Illinois. We paid our water and our garbage every 3 months for water and garbage. The bill was $60 a month for the 3 months. That included garbage and water. Here, for garbage and water, it's double than what I paid in East Peoria. And I'm like, wow, I'm on a budget. I need to know what my bills is. And, I also need to live comfortable, in my own home. I have health issues. I've had a heart attack. I have neuropathy in my right foot. So I need the electricity to keep me comfortable, for I have feet issues, but I can't pay a lot of bills, but going skyrocket. I already don't have food on the plate, but I gotta worry about my utilities, keep my utilities, because if I don't pay my utility, I lose my home. Then I'm streetless, and I'd be darned I would ever live in Coma Courts or any other apartments, because it almost destroyed me as a person. I almost committed suicide. I should have the right to live in my home and not have to worry about my bills and where my AC sits at in summertime at 75 and still sweat in my own home. And a water bill, it's just outrageous. I mean, like I said, every 3 months, it was only $60 in East Peoria. I mean, I know there's other places that are worse, but I ask every time I pay my bills, what can I do? I don't run lights. You drive by my house, anybody here in this room, drive by my house, you won't see any lights. I run Christmas lights in my room, and still I had a high electric bill. I don't run lights at all. I keep barely minimum with lights in the home. You don't know I'm home. You really don't. I don't watch much TV, so I still have high bills. I'm like, I want to enjoy life. I really do. And I really want to be in my home, and I don't want to force out of my home because the utilities are eating me alive. I'm already struggling. I don't get no food assistance, and now I have to worry about utilities, whether I eat or not. Yeah, I lost quite a bit weight. I was like up to 170. I had lost quite a weight this summer because it's been so hot in my home and sweat. And I'm just kind of wondering where we're going at. We do need a relief. People that are limited on income, they have to budget their bills each month. We need to know what we have, what we don't. And it's already in this world. I'm already struggling with food on my plate. Go to the pantries. Yeah, you can do that, but you sometimes can't do the pantries because you've got to be somewhere else. You have to be this, and then it doesn't work out, or you have a sick child, or you have a sick grandbaby that you have to take care of. So sometimes you can't make that to get food that week. So that's my concern. people that are in SSI, energy bills are eating us alive. We were already struggling with food costs. We're already struggling with medicine out of our pocket. What's enough for all of us that but tries to budget? I'm tired of not having food. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of not being able to eat a meal. You know, we're supposed to be up. What do you eat today? I'm eating broccoli. What do you eat today? Well, I'm having apples this month. Or what do you have? Peanut butter. Because my utilities are high. I have tried to get my bills under 200 since 3 years since I've been here. I've been trying everything to get it down and I can't get my bills. And I've never had that many PRF, not one iota with my utilities. And that's running the same high air conditioner in our home, the same there, and I never had to feel like we struggle like I am.
Sorry to interrupt you, but the time is up.
Thank you.
Can I ask you what your name was again?
Michelle,
Michelle, what was your last name?
morning,
Morning.
morning with a DEN.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, anyone else who would like to speak?
That's Anthony, 1602 Sixth Avenue. Mine's roof, same thing as everyone else's. My bill, I've lived in the same house about a year and a half. And normally my bill for utilities was $180 a month. About last month, it skyrocketed to 380. I was told like, look for like any sort of leakage or anything like that. I thought my toilet was running. So I got that fixed at the beginning of this month. I give my bill for this past month, July, and next August, in August, it's $916. So it's more than triple, it's times 8 since May. Don't see what's going on with that, you know what I'm saying, how that's possible. It's all water and sewage. Well, I got the one problem that was fixed, my toilet, I got that fixed, and now it's even worse than it was last month. My toilet ran the whole time. I've had it checked, I haven't know if it leaks or anything, so not quite sure what's going on there, just wanted to throw that out there.
All right,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Anyone else? Go on, just continue through through the agenda then?
Pardon me?
Just continue through the agenda or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay. I don't see anyone from the chamber, so we'll move on to the consent agenda.
Consent agenda, item number 1, approval of the minutes from the July 7th, 2026 city council meeting. Item number 2, approval of the bills as presented. And item number 3, approve request from the Rock Falls Police Department to close East Second Street from Avenue A to the area of the Holiday Inn on August 4th, 2026 for National Night Out.
I'll make the motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Are there any comments or questions? Not, roll call please.
Alderman Searing,
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
Stone,
Yes.
Dowd,
Yes.
Star,
Yes.
Ardini. Yes. Sabathia.
Yes.
Then we'll move on to the resolution.
Resolution, item number 1, resolution 2026-950, transferring jurisdiction and control of real property to the Industrial Development Commission, 1507 West Rock Falls Road.
That motion for resolution 6940.
I have a motion and a second. Are there any questions or comments regarding the resolution? Okay, if not, can I get a roll call?
Alderman Bird,
Yes.
Stone,
Yes.
Dowd,
Yes.
Star,
Yes.
Ardini. Yes. Sabathia.
Yes.
Alderman Searing.
Yes.
Then we'll move on to City Administrator Robin.
All I have tonight is, tonight is Diane's last council meeting. I want you to know, I don't think you can ever understand it, but the changes that she has made, in our system, will be seen for generations as far as how she has come in, corrected the system. She's done an outstanding job. I think we were blessed to have her here with us for 10 years. She's been an outstanding department head. I think all the department heads agree with me that, she's been one of the best things to happen to the city in a very long time. So you will be very missed. Sure.
I'm not, you're not gonna be. Well, it's not my time, but okay. I said, all right, my last day is in fact this Friday. And I wanted to thank everybody for putting up with me for the past 10 years. But if you want to blame anyone for me showing up, you'll have to blame your predecessors. At least I hope I make them satisfied. I'm proud to walk away with being a part of so many changes while in the city. It's been quite the challenge, the cooperation and collaboration, of so many people. We got so much accomplished, which I think I'm very proud of it. I was happy to see the last electric meter changed out, and I wanted to thank Larry, but he's not here. And we didn't quite get all the meters changed out, but we're going in the right direction, so we're close. I'm going to miss seeing the projects that still remain ongoing. I'm feeling left out already, but there will always be something going on. And there just comes a time when you have to say goodbye. So this is my time. But thank you for all the nice words in this Friday.
Might as well see if any other department heads would like to say anything or anything to talk about. No? All right, then we'll go to the attorney.
Nothing tonight.
All right. The engineer. We'll go on to the alderman reports. We'll start with, well, Bill's not here tonight, so then we'll start with Ward 1 with Mark Searing.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Okay. Ward 2, we'll start with Vicky Bird.
I have nothing tonight, thank you.
Okay, then Marshall Dole.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody that came here tonight to speak their piece on their experiences. Electric rates and utility rates, being that we get one bill, everything's all included on that bill. Some things do seem steep. And some things I feel can be explained. However, I would like to say in balance to that, I would like to maybe see some conversation had on this at the appropriate committee level. And see if we have to be missing something because, I'm not sure about the mission statement of the other departments, but the electric department's mission statement is to satisfy all of the people all the time. And after tonight, it doesn't seem like we're quite connecting on that appropriately. So I don't know what communication or what discussions could be had at what levels, but I'm interested in finding something that we could maybe change or do differently. And that's all.
Then Ward 3, Steve Dow.
We have nothing tonight.
Okay. Myself, Nathan Starr, I have nothing to report this evening. So then we'll move on to Ward 4 with Violet Sparka.
I'd like to say congratulations to Diane and thank you. It was great, and good luck in your future endeavors and wins the party. I like cake, and that's it.
All right, and Kathy Ardini.
I don't have anything tonight.
So there's no mayor's report. So I just need a motion to go into executive session.
I'll second.
Get all this.
Roll call.
5:54. Going into